The official press release is full of irrelevant information and displays clear bias.
He observed a man, name being withheld to protect his privacy, dressed in all-black military-style clothing with tucked-in military boots standing at the entrance of the police parking lot gate.
What difference does it make what he's wearing? Obviously, this is just planting the seed for the terrorist threat BS they say later in the release. It's a good thing Nate wasn't dressed in his Sunday getup. They might have called in the National Guard. Having watched and analyzed the whole encounter, I can comfortably say who the actual terrorist threat is in this situation, and it's not the photographer.
The man was videoing with a handheld video camera. Chief Allen asked the man who he was and what he was doing.
That's a lie. He never asked Nate who he was at this point.
Can I help you?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
What are you doing?
The man stated he was videoing police vehicles and activity entering and exiting the parking lot.
Lie number 2. All he said was,
Just doing some filming.
Chief Allen had an immediate concern for the safety of police employees based on his personal knowledge of past attacks of police stations.
I searched and legitimately could not find any instances of this happening, other than a 2015 incident in Dallas, Texas. This guy was not filming though. He rolled right up to the front entrance of the PD in an armored zombie apocalypse van, firing rounds into the building before leading them on a chase through the streets, ending in a standoff at an area Jack-in-the-Box. Literally no one was injured or killed, however, other than the perpetrator, who was taken out by SWAT team gunfire. I have to wonder what it must be like to live in a state of perpetual fear and paranoia, and whether someone like that is suitable for a job as the head of a police force. Or is the truth much simpler than that? That this 32-year veteran of the LAPD, having spent decades terrorizing the public, thumping the skulls of gangbangers, pregnant women, and the homeless, has far less opportunities to get his knuckles bloody now in this small-town setting, and so he'll jump at the chance to shake someone down, knowing he can use the blanket defense of officer safety, facing little if any backlash from the throngs of brainwashed bootlickers that inhabit this town. Don't worry, we'll get into them shortly.
The person refused to provide his identification or an explanation of his videoing activity.
Lie number 3. Nate did explain himself, although he was under no legal obligation to do so.
I was hoping to get some shots of some patrol cars coming out of the station just for my little project I'm doing.
And then, of course, this total nonsense.
He was subsequently detained for the purpose of ensuring he was not a threat to the safety of police employees or the community, and to verify his actions were not terrorist-related.
Conveniently left out of this puff piece was the violent assault itself, the fact that the detainment was illegal, and the fact that both not providing ID and recording the lobby and parking lot are constitutionally protected rights. These emails obtained by public records request reveal alarming, but not surprising, levels of ignorance, fear, and disdain for citizens and their rights, not the least of which are the chief's own snide remarks on legitimate media, and describing First Amendment auditors as an anti-government organization. Jody Cox, remember him?
I'm Commander Jody Cox.
Commander Jody Cox.
Within hours of the incident, was putting out the feelers to his area Blue Line bros to see if anyone else had heard of the camera-wielding menace. He would receive forwarded emails from up to 2 years prior, explaining the basics of First Amendment auditing, and that they understood both its legality and legitimacy as a form of journalism. I'm not sure which is more absurd, the fact that a man with a camera could trigger such an intense behind-the-scenes investigation, or that the Morro Bay police seem to be the only ones in the region unaware of the protections afforded by the First Amendment. They were 2 years out of touch compared to their peers, effectively making them the laughingstock of the Central Coast, even by 2018 standards. The forwarded emails are quite disturbing, however, seemingly rooted in fear, and contain unsubstantiated claims, doxing, and even allude to an FBI investigation on Nasty Nate. The further down the rabbit hole you go, this reads less like email communication and more like pages ripped from the journals of a paranoid madman, feverishly scribbling his tormented thoughts as his sanity slips away, his mind spiraling further and further out of control.
Hi, I'm Chief Jody Cox of the Morro Bay Police Department. I'd like to take a couple minutes to invite you to come and experience some of the beautiful life here on the Central Coast.
That is a misdemeanor crime.
Should I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States.
To the Constitution of the United States.
We're very blessed here in the city of Morro Bay. Well, we hope you have had a good time and that you have seen what a great and amazing place that Morro Bay is to live, work, and raise a family.